The chairman of the Council of Reserves of the Ground Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Ivan Timochko, told the 24 channel that the hand of Russia is felt in the statements that try to downplay the significance of the operation in the Kursk region. Timochko noted that the intensification of attacks by the armed forces of Ukraine in the Kursk region is either a continuation of the operation that began in the summer or a new round of it. The Ukrainian Defense Forces in the Kursk region manages to tie down a 70,000-strong group of Russians and even more not just tied down, but also destroy enemy troops and enemy equipment. The Kursk region issue is very painful for Putin and for the Russians. The attention of their war correspondents, bloggers who have not yet been crushed or imprisoned, is riveted specifically on the Kursk region. Of course, they react to any changes in the constancy of their troops. They do not panic, but they spread information that is unpleasant for them. In any case, the Kursk region is the territory of Russia, and all losses in terms of civilians, infrastructure, which could have occurred on the territory of Ukraine, occur on the territory of Russia, noted the chairman of the Council of Reservists of the Ground Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. According to him, Russian bombs are flying over Russian territory, Russian houses are burning, Russians are becoming migrants, fleeing from the combat zone. It is very good that intense fighting is taking place in the Kursk region. Under other conditions, one could say that the significance of the operation is small because Russians are not involved in the fighting. In reality, as a result of the fighting, the enemy has suffered significant losses here. For Putin, this issue is becoming very acute, very painful. They will make every effort to counter the armed forces of Ukraine. If the intensification of hostilities there took place and Russian intelligence on its territory once again failed to monitor, failed to assess the situation, did not see the movement of our additional forces, the concentration of strike directions, this indicates that they have big problems in organizing counteraction to the armed forces of Ukraine on Russian territory, noted Timochko.
A strong earthquake killed at least 53 people in Tibet on Tuesday and left many others trapped as dozens of aftershocks shook the high-altitude region of western China and across the border in Nepal. State media reported that about 1,000 houses were damaged and 62 people were injured in addition to the deaths, citing the Tibet Earthquake Relief Headquarters. The U.S. Geological Survey said the earthquake measured magnitude 7.1 and was relatively shallow at a depth of about 10 kilometers. China recorded the magnitude as 6.8. About 1,500 fire and rescue workers were deployed to search for people, the Ministry of Emergency Management. 200 soldiers joined the search, CCTV said. The epicenter was about 75 kilometers northeast of Mount Everest, which straddles the China-Nepal border. The seismically active area is where the India and Eurasia plates clash and cause uplifts in the Himalayan mountains, sometimes strong enough to change the heights of some of the world's tallest peaks. About 50 aftershocks were recorded in the 3 hours after the earthquake, and the Mount Everest scenic area on the Chinese side was closed after the quake.
消防救援力量第一时间赶赴震中救援，多支部队也奔赴震中及周边区域展开救援。另外，截至今天的12点，共记录到余震49次，其中最大震级为4.4级。目前，国务院抗震救灾指挥部办公室应急管理部已经
出动1架无人机飞临震中排查灾情，就近出动50名民兵赶赴灾情较重的场所乡开展救援。现场，官兵发现有房屋倒塌和人员受
以1500余人的救援力量做好准备，随时出动救援。6架直升机做好了后续的救援准备，待命救援。
722处的路基塌陷，但是经过紧急的抢修之后，目前的这个该路段已经恢复了半幅的通行。那么目前我们日喀则公路的这个相关的养护部门正在全员上路，对于自治区内的相关道路和重要的结构物开展最后的一个排查和抢险保通的工作。那么同样启动了应急的这样的一个排查的，还有我们的铁路补路日喀则西火车站，是差不多是158.94公里。
पानीले छ र पोखरीको पानीले सबै सोनागोङको पोखरीको पानीले मिस्छ भुइँचालोमा पोखरीको पानीले सबै मान्छेहरू हल्लिरहेछ